Hey, family, how I look? I look a little neater today. Y'all wondering, I'm looking to the side. I got my laptop to the side. How about I pull that so it don't look so weird? And I'm not just gonna be staring at the camera the whole time. Can y'all hear me in here? Turf, what's up, my buddy? What you doing? Hey, I'm so glad you in here, Turf. Cause we talking about a subject that I got more questions than answers for. You know what I mean? So, I mean, do I look clean on here? Look, I got my shirt on like I'm going looking for a loan. What's up, Janet, the Nubian queen? Hello. Hey, Janet, is this your first time being here? I don't know. I don't know if I ever saw you on here before. Them groceries. What's up, cuz? Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden. How you doing? Garden Master 242. What's going on, bro? I'm looking clean, too. Yeah. I had to handle some business today. I couldn't go in there. I wanted to go in there with my hoodie on, but I was like, it probably wouldn't work out. But it was gonna be a turf therapy hoodie. I'm pointing here. I'm supposed to be pointing here. It would have been a turf therapy hoodie. Sonya Trail, hey, how you doing? B Solo, hey, cuz, how you doing? I'm listening in, still working. Hey, Janet, I'm gonna be quiet here. I'm gonna talk low and easy. Janet, you know I'm live. Turn the volume down, Janet. You know I'm from the country. I got something in my teeth. I just got finished eating Chipotle. But look, y'all, I got my notebook. I'm gonna try to focus here and talk. I got my notebook, and you know, we're going into spring, and everybody got the same problem every spring, you know, bugs. So I'm gonna read off a couple of them that I was looking at, and then let me get y'all feedback on how it worked for y'all. Or you might pick up some stuff you ain't heard of. And just know I did very little research on this. So it's gonna be a back and forth conversation, not me saying, hey, you do this, that, this on the plant, then it'll grow perfect, keep all the bugs away. That ain't how the discussion gonna go. It's gonna go more like, I tried this and this, what y'all think about the rest of them. You know what I mean? Ellen Pankney, MBA artist. Hey, how you doing? Just stop by to show some support. Hey, appreciate it. Mr. Stinking Porter Ranch. Hey, how you doing? Gardening with Bernie. Hey, how you doing? Deanna Morrow. Hey, how you doing? Deanna, is this your first time in here? I don't think I've seen you before. Yeah, gardening with Bernie. Yeah, all them kind of bugs. All of them. Renee, hey. Sun's shining good. It's 75 degrees, I think. 75, 76. But we got over 10 in here, so should we wait on 15 or keep going? We might not get 15. So I don't know. We just lost one. I better go ahead and get started. All right, the first one is vegetable oil spray. Now, this one I ain't heard of before, but I can understand why the bugs wouldn't like it because it's vegetable oil and it's slippery. And I'm thinking they get on it and fall off. Anybody else ever use vegetable oil spray? Now, I just went in and I Googled natural pest control. I can't help it, y'all. I'm looking here. I went in and I Googled natural pest control for vegetable plants. And this is stuff that came up. Some of it I'm familiar with and some of it I ain't. On the thumbnail, Mr. Stinking Porter Ranch. Hey, how you doing? On the thumbnail, I had the BT because I heard everybody else talking about BT. But when I looked it up, it was only for certain worms, and I don't know if it worked for aphids, but I'm gonna try a little bit of that too. But makes it hard to fly and move around. It also smothers the larvae and keeps them from reproducing. All right, I'm gonna check that then. I like how you put that. Has anybody else ever used it? Everyone in gardening land can't wait till it get warm in New England. Woo, that's a little ways away, ain't it, V Solo? Okay. Now the soap spray, this one I'm familiar with. Now, I tried the Dawn because you always see, when it's an oil spill, they cleaning the ducts with the Dawn. So I'm like, if you can clean the duct, I'm pretty sure it won't hurt my vegetable plant. Or either I use an organic, I don't know if it's even organic Dawn, but it's the Dawn that's supposed to be safe. So I've tried that with mixed results. I mean, I think pretty much everything I used had some results, but did they come back later on? Yeah. So we're going to talk about a couple of them and see what y'all think about it. Renee, hey, did you say vegetable oil? Yeah. One of the things that they had on there was vegetable oil spray. Nope, haven't used it. BT does not work for aphids. Yeah, that's what I was reading. Only cabbage, looper, and some other small body insects depending on the strain. Her Healthy Home. Hey, how you doing? Yes, but I've used that by in donks. Huh? So do you just spray it in the dirt and leave, or only in the dirt? Now the vegetable oil, I ain't sure, but I can tell you this soap spray, I've sprayed that on the leaf. I have. And keep in mind, I'm new to this gardening, so it's a bunch of stuff that I've tried that I really don't understand a lot about it. But the soap spray to me had some results. That makes the earth and neem oil are better for aphids. Yeah, that's on the list too. Vegetable oil can be effective on aphids like neem oil. Okay. I got a question about that. I mean, since we talking, y'all don't mind if we talk back and forth for a second. On that vegetable oil, I'm thinking it won't burn your plants though, like neem oil. If you apply neem oil on a hot day, it will burn your plants. Oh, that's all, and never in the middle of the day or Friday. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah. See, and the thing is, I'm trying to find that perfect mix that will kill the pests, and I'm not scared of it burning my plants off. That's my biggest worry. That I'm gonna put it on at the wrong time, and just not thinking about it. I see aphid, I mix up solution, spray it on it, and then it burn my plants. I don't want to do that. So I want to see if y'all got anything that worked. Soap spray, yeah, it worked to a certain degree to me. But neem oil is what I've been using, and it seemed like it worked better to me. I mean, I don't think you can ever kill all the pests in your garden, because I'm thinking if it's something that kills all the pests, it probably kill the beneficial pests too. So I think it's a give and take to a certain degree. If it's something that's really, and it's my opinion, something that's really, really good, it's probably going to kill the bees and the earthworms and everything else. I need to get all this info tonight. Don't want my stuff to be eaten up by bugs. I don't either. Oh, that's called prayer. Yeah, I mean, but it's got, to me, neem oil has, and it's the cold pressed neem oil that all the gardeners recommend. I think I saw it on Lady Cheryl's Organic Food Forest. He was talking about the compressed neem oil. You got a high concentrated neem oil in there, and the kind that you get from Lowe's probably ain't, unless Lowe's sell cold compressed neem oil. But when I get that neem oil, I can spray that neem oil on my fruit trees and everything else. I don't know how everything else works on fruit trees, but I know in the winter I sprayed it on it to help with fungus and disease in the trees. Sonya Trail, what about the white fungus that grows on top of the dirt? What causes that anyway? Okay. I'm going to talk to the camera on this one, Sonya Trail. All right. I'm a new gardener. Hi, Broke Farm 76. It's a couple things I've tried. Now, when it comes to all bugs and pests, I'm not quite sure about that. So we got a couple experts in here, and we're going to go back and forth with them, and we're going to give out pretty much everybody in here going to give opinion. And based on that opinion, we all gonna figure out what's the best thing, because to figure out what works in your garden, we got to know what worked in Bob garden, Doug garden, Cheryl garden, and Mary garden. And then we take all that information and we put it together. That's what the gardening community is all about. Did I say that in too many words? Probably. Basically, I'm not an expert. So a lot of these lives are more back and forth conversations. You know what I mean? Pit stop, you're welcome. Hello, family homestead. Hey, how you doing? I agree, in my opinion, Neem oil is good, but it's not good for the bees. I don't know. And my research has said the Neem oil didn't harm the bees. Okay, somebody help me, please. Hey, look. Look, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Sonya Trail, what about the white fungus that grows on top of the dirt? What causes that? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Because white fungus, I'm not even sure what that is. I'll tell you what I like to do. What is the white fungus that grows on top of the dirt?
Saprophytic fungus. According to home guides, a white mold growing over the surface of houseplant potting soil is usually a harmless saprophytic fungus.
Did you hear that? All right, it says there's a white mold growing over the surface of houseplant potting soil. Potting soil is usually a harmless fungus. Although the fungus doesn't damage the plant, it is unsightly and indicates that there is a problem. And that problem could be you overwatering it. So, hey, I helped in a way. Hands in the dirt. What's up, Bo? Renee A, follow the mixing instructions on the label and use it in the evening. There you go. I never have issues with Neem oil and bees. That's what I was saying. I mean, I still have bees everywhere. I used Neem oil all year last year, no dead bees. I've seen it in a lot in my tomatoes. Okay, I messed up. Dandelion Haven, hey, how you doing? Now, as we talk about this stuff, feel free in the comments to say your opinion on this stuff. This is a back and forth chat. It's not Broke Farmer 76 knows it or knows it all. It's a conversation. Overwatering a little peroxide and water will kill the fungus. Bam, there you go. And I also heard, I want to say Epsom salt. The Epsom salt mix will help with that also. But a lot of this is trial and error. You know what I mean? You listen to a couple people and you try this, it worked. If it don't work, try that. And that's how I grow. If you ever watch a couple of my videos, you know I'm not the most plant savvy, but I figure out what works. Some stuff I put straight in raised bed, some things I put in a container. Figure out which one grow better. Now, diatomaceous earth. Now, I have diatomaceous earth, and that's more than you want to be killed. So that was my thing with it. So I sprinkle it a little bit around plants that got a heavy infestation of something, but that's about it. I mean, I'm not comfortable using it. Wow, thank you so much, cause I was so scared. Sonya Trail, glad we can be here for you. This is your internet cousins. Welcome. Hands in dirt. Yeah, I was overwatered like crazy last year. I had all kinds of fungus growing. Cajun hydroponics. Hey, how you doing? Stephen Dunsmore. Now, and this, I want to say it's not a perfect answer to any pest solution, because I don't think it's nothing to get rid, like I was saying, nothing to get rid of everything that you want to put on your plants. because it's gonna kill stuff that you don't want it to kill. Problem. So we just talking through some effective ways, and what's worked for me to a certain degree. I've tried just the watering method, knocking out the aphids, till they come back. Neem oil works. I mean, usually I can spray neem oil when I see them, and you're good for a little while. When I say a little while, I mean probably a week or 4 or 5 days, because they're coming back. Let's be clear on that. Whatever it is coming back. It's a constant fight. That's why gardening is work. But anything that's work is worth having. So our garden is worth having. So we're gonna do a whole bunch of work to keep it. Right. Saint Tree, I'm feeling doing good, brother. Thanks for asking. Canadian Proud, get outdoors. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I gotta get over there and see your video. I saw where it popped up. Get the proper duster for the diatomaceous earth, makes it easier and more accurate application. Yep. 7 dust works. They're having a liquid form too. All right. I bought the 7 too. But I started reading on that and I got a little turned off by the 7. I can't remember why. I think it had more to do with the ingredients in it than anything else. And I'm weird like that. I'm gonna tell you something else. It's kind of tying it, kind of don't. But I hate eating things that I can't buy in the grocery store. You know what I mean? Like phosphoric acid and all this stuff that's in food. I don't want to eat that. If I can't go down aisle 9 and buy it, I don't like eating it in my food. It's just weird like that. So if I'm using something on my food, I want to know where all the ingredients came in. I don't know if 7 is quite the exact one, but it was one that I had a real problem with because I wasn't sure about the ingredients. I think 7 was it. But some people, it really don't matter. They're just trying to get the buzz off, eat the food. They don't overthink things the way I do. Bee solo, I think the ants in my yard bring the aphids. I don't know about that. Now, and that's another controversial thing that I was checking out. To my understanding, ants don't harm your garden because, I can't remember what. To the effect, ants ain't as dangerous as everybody thinks. Ants don't eat plants. We worry about the things that eat plants. Now, if anything, to me, it seemed like ants would eat up stuff that was bad in your garden. And that's just my opinion. Everybody got their own opinion. 7 will kill things you need too. That's what it was. It was something. Because me being a new gardener, I try a lot of stuff and then I get turned off on it. You know what I mean? I got turned off on this, that, and that. Then I got to the neem oil, which works. So I've been using the neem oil, and it has dual purposes. Hands in dirt. I'm trying to teach my 11-year-old a little about gardening, so I think we are doing a little too much. You ain't doing too much. The aphids bring the ants. Yeah, because I think the ants want to eat the aphids. Oh, all right. Oh man, the aphids leave off something that's delicious to the ants, and the ants eat. I want to say they boo-boo. It's sweet to the ants, and the ants eat it. So aphids bring the ants. Yeah. But if you don't have aphids, you won't have ants. The ants eat the nectar out of. Oh, that's what. I was right. Chop one up for me. The ants eat the nectar out of the aphid butts. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The butts. And Ravenel, hey, how you doing? If you see ants, more than like you have aphids. Yo. Ants come to take the aphids. The ants heard the aphids and used them for secretions from the aphids. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. You don't have to know everything But just don't say you know everything on YouTube, because that video is out there forever. So I'm never gonna say I don't know something. If I don't know it, I'm gonna say I don't know it. But if I have a good idea and I did a little research, then I'm gonna stand on my research. And I was right this one time. They are destructive because they protect their food source, i.e. your pest. The aphids will hang out with ants. They like each other. Yeah, they do. Way too much. How about soapy water for aphids? Now, this is one I've used, and it works to me. But I think with the neem oil, it works a little longer. And that's strictly talking about my garden, what I've saw in my garden. But it's a neem oil mix. There's neem oil, water, and you can put 8 drops of soap, I think, per gallon of water. Don't quote me on the specifics of that. But water, neem oil, and hand soap, it's a mixture that's online somewhere, and that works. So if the soapy water works and the neem oil works, the soapy water, neem oil mixture should work great. Ants eat aphid poop, I think. Yeah. I think we all good on that now. Aphids make it do. Yep, that sugary poop. Yep, that's about the nicest way to put that. I use a borax and sugar mix with cotton balls and bottle with holes in it. It works. Are you comfortable using that borax around your plants though? My garden gets groundhogs bigger than 10-pound dog. A neighbor took the last one for a ride and dropped them off. Hey, Ellen, I don't know what you're gonna do about them groundhogs, but they do have a live trap. If you want to trap them live, you can go on Amazon. They got live trap for no groundhogs. Yeah, the little groundhog. Yeah. So, but soap and neem oil. All right, this Hands and Dirt talking to Dandelion Haven, but we're gonna tip in on that conversation. Soap and water will work, but soap and neem oil works better. Yeah, that's what I was saying. And some of this stuff, I gotta say, some of it is interesting that I want to try just because it's so natural and so basic that I want to try. I use method 1. We can't get neem oil easy here. Hey, go to Amazon. I got Canadian Pride. Get out there. Go to Amazon. I got mine off Amazon. Bro, farm. I just released a neem oil video. There you go. It ties hand in hand. Hands and Dirt. Got a neem oil video. Now, another one. And by the way, you know I'm gonna watch it. Garlic spray. Now, I'm gonna tell you why I'm intrigued by this garlic spray, because any of your veteran gardeners, they always say that onions and garlic around your bed, which I do. I have onions and garlic planted all the way around the edges of my beds. It helps with pests. So it seemed to me that a garlic spray mixture would work, because the whole idea is the smell of it runs the pest away. Well, if the smell of it runs the pest away, garlic sprayed directly on it would work. So I'm kind of intrigued by that. Anybody in the chat ever tried garlic spray? Attracting a ladybug will help combat those aphids too. And that's another thing I meant to put it on the list, but when we get down to it, I heard vegetable oil with citrus peel work. That's one we was talking about. I'm gonna try. And after this video, this live go off, tomorrow I'm gonna make a couple concoctions of some of these different things that interest me, and I just want to see how they work. Namely, the vegetable oil spray and the garlic spray I was just talking about, because it just seemed like some of this stuff, if you put one and one together, some of this stuff seemed like it should work. If garlic is planted around your bed to help with pests, it just goes to say that if you make a garlic spray mixture, it'll probably help with pests. And it seemed like it wouldn't hurt nothing in your garden. And that's really what I'm looking for. That's how my neighbor got him out live trap. Yep. They come back every year though, dig under the fence. You might be able to eat them. Don't quote me on that. Good day to you, cousin. All right. Correct. Attract the beneficial insects. Plant those flower peeps. And I'm glad you said that. We got to the next one. All right. Plant certain things in your garden, raised bed, or containers or whatever are supposed to help with insects. But some of these things I go pretty deep down the rabbit hole on, probably way too much time. Certain flowers, namely marigolds. Let's start there because that's the one that I got kind of deep in. Marigolds are supposed to help with certain pests. But in some more research, marigolds also bring some pests to your garden. Now, no research is perfect research. It's just what you come across at that time. So I'm a little standoffish with marigolds. I planted them in the front yard, but I didn't put them back up my vegetables because I'm still not sure on how that works. Barrage plants, which I'm also growing now, it's supposed to bring in a bunch of beneficial insects into your garden. And it's something that I bought today from Walmart. I can't remember the name of it, but I planted in a pot outside. It's Galadian or something like that. It's supposed to keep pests out. So I'm thinking that the best way to do it is try a whole bunch of different stuff. Plant your garlic, plant your onions, have your beneficial flowers over there, have your neem oil, soapy water spray, your garlic spray, and you're gonna have to attack it from that. I don't think it's 100% right answer to this. Culture Raising, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up, bro? Just tuning in, appreciate it. Virginia Fruit Grower, hey, how you doing, man? I use garlic spray for mosquitoes. Yeah, I figured that would work too. Elevator Landscape, hey, how you doing? Hey, I saw your video with your cool grass in the back. I can't let my wife see that. She might think our grass is supposed to look like that. It probably never gonna look like that elevator. How long does the garlic take to make? Do you infuse it the same way as the citrus? Well, I got two questions for you. Well, one question. What do you mean? Okay, how long does the garlic take to make? And I haven't got deep on the whole. I've seen the video done a couple times. I want to say it's sat for 2 weeks and you use it. But I haven't got that deep. But I'm thinking I'm going to make a video tomorrow and I'm going to try all this stuff. I'm just going to make the recipes, let it sit, let it infuse and do everything it's supposed to do and see how it come out. I think that y'all want to see that. I think that's a good video. And it's from somebody who's not biased, that's been gardening a long time, that this is what I've used and worked for ever and ever. I'm just going to try a whole bunch of them and see what works. And the whole reason why this was a good live for me is I want something that won't burn my plants that's effective. You know what I mean? If I go outside at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's 90 degrees outside, and I see aphid, I don't want to wait to 6 or 7 o'clock to spray it. I want to take care of the situation then. So that's why I want to talk through some of these, get y'all opinions on it. those beneficial bugs be out there banging. St. Trail say, hey, cousin, I appreciate all the love from the family. I'm out of here. Got to go get back to work. Hey, get that money. Raw juice soapery. Hey, seaweed extract. Is that supposed to be beneficial too? I'm having a mold problem. I always have these large mounds in my yard. Someone said they were molds. What you say? I've never had molds. I have no idea what mold mounds look like. But if it's a big mound and ain't no ants in it, it probably is, I would think. I don't know nothing else that would make big mold. Big hole. Mold hole mounds in your yard like that. But no, I'm not familiar with mold. I've never seen a mold hole down here. Sharon L. What you said? You said be careful. Be careful buying neem oil. The cold pressed neem oil with that A word is effective. It must have that A in it. All right, let me show you ones I got. Can y'all talk amongst yourself for a minute or a second. All right, I'm back. Now, the neem oil that I actually use is out in the greenhouse, and I'm not going all the way back there. But this the one I bought that wasn't cold pressed, and I don't use it anymore. Triple action neem oil. It don't say cold pressed or nothing on here. And if you look at the active ingredients, it's 70% neem oil and 30% ingredients that they don't list. So that's an ingredient thing. I stopped using it. I meant to throw it in the trash can. Cultivated mint helps with pests and is winter hard. It's so easy to propagate. I got a video for it. Okay. And I have mint out there too. Like I said, let me get back from the camera. A lot of stuff. All right, I took the idea, if this works a little bit, this works a little bit, this works a little bit, this works, I'm going to try to use it all. I got garlic and onion planted out there. I got my mint plant out there. I got my neem oil. Well, when I mix it up, I got my neem oil, soapy water mixture. And I'm going to see what works. Because we ain't going to win this battle. Let's start here. We're not going to win the battle. We're just trying to get the majority of our fruit off it. Herbs and catnip supposed to deter some pests. Them grocer, what if you don't have a cat though? We just out there growing catnip for the neighborhood. I'm just playing. Lady shares organic food forest and products. Hey, I'm so glad you're in here because we were just talking about some of the different, and then I watch a video, so of course I know you use neem oil, but you also have a citrus spray and a garlic spray. I think you mix the citrus and the garlic up. Is that effective for you? Do you still use it, or are you strictly neem oil now? If you don't mind me, I'm glad you're here, but I don't mean to put you to work, but I'm just asking. You can buy concentrate garlic cheap at your local agriculture store. That's a good idea. Because the whole reason I love the garlic is because garlic is natural. Well, I guess neem oil is natural too, but I just really don't think the garlic spray would burn my plants. That's the whole thing to me. He said, love it, can't wait. Yeah, and I'm probably going to reference a lot of Lady Cheryl videos because I'm going to go back through a playlist. I know she got a playlist of pesticides that she made at our house. So I'm going to try a couple of them, and then I'm going to let you know how it works. I'm just going to make a video showing the mixtures and the different mixtures and how to make it and showing do they work or not. Another one that I looked up is chili pepper spray. Now, I haven't tried this one, but I guess it would work because chili peppers have to have a strong odor. And a lot of this is just based off the odor helping rid the pest. Unlike the neem oil and the vegetable oil spray, the other one just basically a scent that they don't like. Dandelion Haven said, them groceries, the catnip is great for attracting bees and hood and good for humans, I guess you're saying. The tea helps you sleep and the infusions help your skin. Lion Chris, the shirt is crispy clean. What up, cuz? Hey, I had to run some errands, you know. You know, when you trying to get along for something, you gotta wear a button-up shirt, you know. I'm just joking. I wasn't trying to get along. I was just running some errands and some things that I had to do that was more in a professional atmosphere. So I had to wear a button-up. I don't want y'all to think I just wear hoodies everywhere. I actually have button-up shirts, you know. I go a couple places. All right, talk. Love latest gardening projects and more. Hey, how you doing? Has anyone heard of using cilantro or parsley as a trap plant? No, I haven't. I mean, I grow parsley. I have parsley, but no, I've never heard of it being used like this. And I try not to get too deep in this. And if you watch me garden, I try to keep everything super simple because once it get to the point where I got to figure out a whole bunch of stuff to grow, then I just don't want to lose interest. I have fun gardening, definitely want to lose that interest. So I try to keep everything simple. Peanuts, peppers, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. Don't spray neem oil in the heat of the day, you may burn your plant. Exactly. So I'm trying to just figure out something that we just spray anytime and everything worked fine. Ooh, what's it say about ashes? Yeah, T-Nog and Lady, this was Turf Therapy saying, T-Nog and Lady Cheryl make some very effective natural oil mixer for pests as well. Yeah, that's what I was referencing back to. That's right, just keep up the fight, stay on the pest. That's all you can do. All right, here we go. I use garlic, onions, and red pepper flakes to deter insects. There we go. That's why, family, that's why we talk. Nobody knows everything, but Lady Cheryl has been doing this for a while. So I'm going to go back and reference the video because I know the video you're talking about. It's in your playlist, I'm pretty sure. And yes, Lady Cheryl, I watch your playlist. Garlic, onions. But hey, Lady Cheryl, don't give it all away because everybody can go check out your playlist. Onions and red pepper flakes. All right, one more question though, Lady Cheryl, while you're here, and I'm gonna leave you alone, I promise. Is it any threat to burn your plants using that? If you still in here and got a minute. And she said, I use an orange oil with Medina for ants. Now, all right, cool thing in watching YouTube videos for ants, and I have a pretty big backyard, and I've had ants ever since we bought this house. But I watching Grow Family Network, and they just got a shovel, took an ant mine from over here, and put it in this ant mine, and they fight and they kill each other. The next day you come out there, and they dead. I've had nothing is 100%. I probably had 90% success rate with it. And if I put them over there and it didn't kill them, I just find a different ant bed and put it there. So if you have multiple ant beds in your yard, that's the easiest and free way that I've actually seen work. I do this. So you might want to try that too. But the orange oil with Medina, by Medina, it seems like it's natural too. If you only apply the oil mixture in the evening and not on a very hot day, you will be fine. All right, but this is the thing. Let's say I got to go to work that night and I see aphids all over my collard green. Now, not any collard greens, on my Georgia collards. Now, I'm going to be at work thinking about my collard greens. Are they living? Are they okay? Is everything all right? I don't want to go through that. So that's, if I have to, I will, but I would prefer to take care of the problem soon as it happens. I know what I want to use. I know it worked. I'm going to go ahead and use that. You know what I mean? Pure cold pressed neem oil and dish soap when temps are below 85. Yeah, that's my go-to. That's what's been working for me. And it works well, but I don't want to be a one-trick pony, you know what I mean? Because I don't know if I run out of neem oil or something that neem oil ain't working that good. I just like to have options when I'm out there gardening. All right, talking to, oh my goodness. All right, and Lady Cheryl Granite Food Forest, good day. Good day to you, beautiful. It's great to see you. Yes, it is to see you in here. Be solo, yeah, it's a colony fight. I didn't understand the concept behind it until I watched that video, and it just made so much sense because the ants are protecting their queen down there. So if strange ants come, they think they're attacking their mound, and they're gonna fight, and they fight to the death. It's not I run them off or whatever. They fight to the death. So it's got to be a winner. So if you got multiple mounds, I would definitely try that first before I did anything else because it's personally worked for me, and I put the stamp of approval on it. No problem with the onion. Oh, this lady Cheryl, no problem with the onion, garlic, and red pepper flakes in any temp. Don't use any oil spray in temperatures above 85. There we go. And that's an expert. That's an expert talking, and that's somebody that I know she knows what she's talking about. The Artistic Kitchen with Sandy Cell. Hey, how you doing? Ooh. Lady Cheryl say, I only spray a strong force of water on aphids. And that's what I've been using. That's the only bug I've ever seen in my garden. And keep in mind, I've been gardening 7 months. So, but even in the summer, that's the only bug I've ever seen. Now I've seen some of the like centipede type bugs in there. Like they're pretty easy. They usually lay on after they don't ate a little bit, they laying on the top of the dirt. You can pick them up and kill them. That ain't a big deal. But aphids is just the bug for me. I don't know if it's where I live at, you know, with woods and everything. I don't know. Gad Knight Gardner, hey, how you doing? Miss Tasha Mack, hey, how you doing? Hey, did that name come from the TV show? Oh, we talked about this last time. I can't remember the name of The Game. Do you remember the TV show The Game? Because her name on it was Tasha Mack. Oh, am I overthinking this? I'm probably, never mind. New Art Gardner, hey, how you doing? Man, those white flies last summer were like monsters. Hey, speaking of that, another thing that I've used that has some success, you can go on Amazon and they got a little cutout of yellow flowers and different things that you can press down in your dirt. And different pests are attracted to that and they just stick on them. I got probably 100 of them for $10, but I've seen where a whole bunch of pests get stuck on there. It's not an end all be all, but if we fighting the war, one gun ain't gonna win the war. So I also use that, which you can automatically tell if it works. If it's something stuck to that yellow sticky thing, then it's working. But I also did some more research on that. If you get a yellow solo cup, get a stick, and I haven't done it, but this is how I would do it. I would put a yellow cup on there, put a tack through it so the cup don't move, and put Vaseline around the cup. And they're already attracted to that yellow. So when they get on that Vaseline, they stuck. But I realized that after I had already bought them. So now I got 100 of them things. So I just stick them everywhere. If you ever watch a video and you see the little yellow things sticking up, that's what those are. To me, they work. So I keep using them. I'm not going to buy no more because I know how to make my own now. But I'm always going to get my money worth if I buy some. Uh-oh, I missed a bunch of people. All right, it's okay. Candice Container Gardener. Hey, cuz, how you doing? Gardener with Burner said, going to have to remember this trick about the ants come summertime. Yeah, it truly works. And I had a bunch of ant mounds in my yard. But, I mean, I'm going to tell you, it was so bad that I had to wear a face covering. I think I had on safety goggles and a mask because I was driving my ride lawnmower and just a big mound just blow dust everywhere. So, yeah. Nasturtium is a trap crop for your greens and lettuce. Okay. Erica Taylor, hey, cousin, hey, how you doing? This Tasha Mack. I remember the show. I used to get that question all the time. That's your real name. Look, Tasha Mack, you got a cool name. Uh-oh. Hey, Candy Container Gardener. Hey, Lady Cheryl, agree with you. All right, Culture Raisin said, diatomaceous earth. And if you wonder how I know how to pronounce that, I'm weird like this. When I first bought it, I was like, how do you pronounce it? So I watched videos on YouTube about diatomaceous earth to figure out how to say it. I'm like that. Diatomaceous earth, just powder it on the plant. Powder your pet's food and it works as a dewormer. Wear a mask though dealing with any kind of dust. All right, all right, it says wear a mask with it. But if you go on the internet, people eat diatomaceous earth to help with stomach problems. So if people eat it, I don't know what the big deal about having a mask on. I don't know, but on the bag it tell you to wear a mask because, like he said, with any dust, you want to wear a mask with it. Nature 9 in the family. What up, cuz? Hey, love notes. Rub Vaseline on a yellow solar cup. Oh, exactly. See what I mean? It's the simple stuff that I'm trying to get to use instead of having to order all this stuff and get this stuff. Like what Lady Cheryl had, garlic, onion, and red pepper flakes. Bam. I got that in the house. Vaseline on a yellow solo cup. I'll pay $1 for the solo cup. I don't currently have yellow solo cup, but I'll pay that $1. And who ain't got Vaseline in the house? So this is some of the stuff that this spring, it's a whole bunch of ideas you can try to see what work in your garden. So as in any gardening community, we're going to talk through it. I'm going to find out what worked from everybody, and I'm going to try this stuff. Because that's what we do. We help each other out. Tasha Max, I like the idea. I use those yellow sticky cards and the fly sticky paper. They do work. I just need more of them. And that's the thing. This is my thing. Once that little sticky thing gets like 20 of them, I take it away because I feel like, and it's gonna be weird. Just follow me on this. But at some point, when it's 100 bugs on that sticky paper, the 101 bug gonna say, man, I probably shouldn't stick to that. So I keep rotating them out, but I just got a gang going. But when I run out, I'm gonna use a yellow solo cup with the Vaseline because it just makes so much sense. Go neighbor, what's up, buddy? Culture Rise say it works as a deworming too. He's talking about the diatomaceous earth. Renee's garden. Hey, how you doing, Renee? And just for the record, Renee, those 20-cent seeds you were getting from Walmart, my Walmart didn't have them. Yeah, I'm gonna email the corporate manager and see how he feel about that. Yeah, because he lost my business for the day. I was willing to pay $5. Food grade for your chickens in the feed and dogs, all animals. Yeah, diatomaceous earth's got a food grade. Hey, that's everybody speaking to everybody. That's how it's supposed to be. We all cousins. Everybody speak to everybody. Tell everybody. Hey, Eco just came in there. Tell them, hey. Oh, Renee's garden came in there. Tell her, hey. We all family. Just talk to everybody. Lady Cheryl agreeing with Love Notes when she's talking about the yellow solo cup. And I really like the, because if you watch any of my videos, I'm real gadgety and I'm super cheap. So that seemed like something that, man, I can buy God knows how many solo cups for $4 or $5. And I know everybody got that big jar of Vaseline like that you don't have since 1983, and there's only that much gone out of it. Yes, I have that. So I'm definitely gonna use that. And the dollar store, Dollar Tree have Vaseline. So Culture Raisin, you pronounce it right because you smart enough. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Nobody is smart at everything. Remember that. You can have a PhD in science, or let's go all the way. You can have a doctorate in science, technology, or whatever. That don't mean you can grow a broccoli plant. You know what I mean? So all smarts don't equate to everything in life. You know what I mean? So I don't think I'm smart, but I think I got a smartphone that I can watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos on. Keep for being. Hey, cuz, wonder how long the BT stays viable. I bought some last year and didn't end up using it. I should have used it on my kale. And that's the thing. I got the BT, but I don't know if I want to use it because my biggest problem is aphids, and it really don't work on aphids like that. It's more for worms and other things like that, which I want to have a full arsenal because I don't want to wait till I got tomato worms, or I think they call horn worms or whatever on your tomato. I got to go to Google. I got to go to Lowe's. I want to just come in the house, get my BT and spray it. Or if I got aphids, I want to get my garlic pepper flake mixture or my neem oil and go out there and take care of the problem. I don't want to say I'm spontaneous, but I like to fix problems then. If I'm looking at my house and the siding look dirty, I'm gonna pull out my pressure washer and I'm gonna do it that day. I don't like to put off nothing. If something needs to be done, I want to do it now. I'm just like that. I seen somebody put copper around containers to keep out pests. Copper? What kind of copper? Copper wiring or copper pipe? Yeah, they eat it. Mass stops from destroying your lungs. Okay. I hear you, little nose. Diatomaceous earth, LO. I got mine at a farm store. They sold it for anti-caking agency and supplement for cattle. Yeah, diatomaceous earth got all kind of useful things, but it's different kinds of it. It's kinds that's made specifically to use for pests in your garden. Like somebody else was saying, they got a food grade diatomaceous herbs. And I want to say the one they were saying for the cattle was the one that was the food grade. So yeah. It tears up the lungs if you breathe it. Yeah, diatomaceous, yeah, you don't want to breathe it, but I'm just saying. Can this contain the garden? The dust can scar your airways if inhaled. Yeah, everybody wear a mask. If you're using diatomaceous earth in your garden, please use a mask. Mask is only for long penetration protection, and you want it in the belly. All right. Yeah, Canadian Proud, get outdoors, make a good point. Make sure it's food grade. Little note, I told you that when you had already ordered it. My bad. You know, I get so much good information. I don't always use it all when I'm supposed to. And then if I don't use that information right then, I usually forget about it. And that's why I take so many notes. People think I just be joking with this notebook. I got little notebooks everywhere. I just take notes because my memory is awful. Got to go, packing order. Be blessed, everybody. Hey, Lady Cheryl, thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. Hey, and I'm going to send everybody over there to that playlist of pest insecticide, and we're going to check it out. I'm going to make a couple of them, but I appreciate you stopping by. Keith Ben say, I can't remember if it's Walmart or Home Depot, but one of them does seeds cheap every year, but only for the first batch. Then they up the price. Probably Walmart. Hands in the Dirt say, I got mine at Lady Cheryl's Organic Food Forest and Products. There you go. Nope, they want to be with their friends. I'm missing something, little note. Say, right, it has to be food grade, yo. Chris Cote, hey, how you doing? Good to have you in the house. Renee said, I was shocked to see those seeds so cheap. Yeah, I was shocked too. That's why I got in my car and drove right over there after I saw your video. And they didn't have money. And I ended up paying $1.89 for some seed. Thanks, Renee. Veggie Farm, hey, how you doing? What Lil No said, like that root ball thing. All right. If you ever watch my live, this video come up at least one. The root ball video I did. And the weird thing is this video is my second highest video ever. I think it got like 1,700 views on it. But I tried to air layer with a root ball. And as soon as the video went up, people were in the comments saying, hey, man, that ain't going to work. First off, I did it way, way, way wrong. So anybody who was experienced gardening when they first saw the video knew it wasn't going to work. I think Love Knows was one of the people that was saying, buddy, this ain't going to work. So that first video got almost 2,000 views now. When I did the part 2 video, it got 198 views because people already knew how it was going to turn out. But I guess it was just interesting to see the demonstration. You know what I mean? But Love Knows right. She definitely tried to tell me that. I can't remember. Okay, I read that one. We all can learn something from everyone. Exactly. Coach Ray said, honestly, we don't use anything in our yard. We put our toilet paper rolls and broken terracotta. I know it's the orange color one. I can't pronounce it like that. Lizard and frog homes. Habitat for all will be taken care of. Exactly. It's always something that eats something else. You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, me being from Georgia, lizards and frogs and stuff like that are part of nature. But I'm thinking probably scare some people that go out there and see a big lizard sitting on their on their raised bed. Me, if I go out of my yard and I see a lizard, a big lizard, I'm gonna leave him alone because I know he's handling business. Hands and dirt. So I hit Walmart for the 20-cent seed, bought about 12 pack. I think Renee Gard posted this video this morning. I drove there ASAP. See, that's the thing. Some places at Walmart have them and some don't. But what I did see at Walmart is the biggest brown turkey fig tree I've seen in my life at a store. I've seen them in people's yard pretty big, but just in the store, they had one of them. I'm 5'11", so it had to be 5'5" or something like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Chris Cote, I'm with you. I want to be prepared too. I want to have a good harvest. And that's the key thing. What I'm learning is the trick to being a good gardener is always be prepared to do what needs to be done in your garden. Like you can't wait till your leaves turn yellow to figure out why your leaves yellow. You know what I mean? You have to be ready. All right, I go out there, I see a yellow leaf, boom. I know my watering schedule, so I know I'm not overwatering it. I'm not watering enough. You know what I mean? It takes time, but I don't know. I just want to always be prepared. I don't want to wait. Stinky put around and say, please, if you have not already, hit that thumbs up for Cousin Broke Farm. Hey, appreciate that. Oh my goodness, how I got that far behind? What are y'all doing about the rabbits? Nothing. I've lived in this house for 11 years. I've seen one rabbit in the front yard, and that's it. But, and that's another thing that I meant to bring up about pests. Old gardeners will always tell you plant 3 times what you need. The first one is for the insects and the animals. You can't stop all insects, you can't stop all animals. Number 2 is the giveaway, and the 3rd is for your family. And that's just how people always grew. I mean, think about it. People have been growing gardens forever, and there wasn't always BT there, or I know people couldn't order Neem Oil off Amazon, so they had to do other things. And I'm thinking this garlic, onion, and red pepper flakes is some of the stuff they did, or just spray water off, especially with aphid. You know what I mean? Change to transform. Hey, how you doing, man? Gardner Brown said, yes, there is. Anyone know how to repel rabbits at Veggie Farm? I don't know. And I'm going to be honest with you. Where I live at, where Hands in the Dirt live at, we trying to trap that rabbit because we probably eat it. I mean, we eat a lot of stuff down in the South. So rabbit, we definitely eating that rabbit. We're going to go to Tractor Supply or Northern or one of these other big box stores. We're going to get a trap. We're going to trap that rabbit. We're probably going to eat it. And I know that's not politically correct, but get your rabbit trap, get you some gravy, and get you some rice, and you have a good evening. But yeah, if you go to, in all seriousness, if you go to Tractor Supply, they got a live trap, and I think they got a kill trap also, if you don't want to have to deal with the rabbit once you caught it. Or I know they got them on Amazon, but it's all kind of traps that easy bait. Most of them are like a rectangle with a door in the front. You put the bait in the back, and it goes right in here and get caught. Angel loves garden. Hey, you ain't late. Renee Garden. So sorry. It's all right. I'm gonna write email the corporate manager, and we're gonna find out why I can't get no 20-cent seed. Canadian Pride, get out there and say that one blew up. That video, yeah, because Led put it out there. And I think, and this is the funny thing, I think Led put it out there because when he saw it, he really didn't think it was gonna work. But I'm thinking he thought if it did work, it would be so amazing. So he shared it, and a lot of people watched it. And a lot of people that's in this live now are here because Led put that video up and they thought that was kind of interesting. Little note say use gloves. I'm not sure what you're talking about, little note. I've been running my mouth so much. I know, but you had ordered it. How did the root ball work out? It didn't work at all. When I finally took the root ball off it, it had already calloused over and it was healing itself. Because I didn't scrape enough for the green off. And funny thing, Led was doing a live where he showed you exactly how to do it. And I didn't put no rooting hormone on it. I didn't put no honey on it. I didn't put nothing on it. And I don't think my soil was moist enough for it to work. Little note said the white flies, all their friends stuck on the yellow. They want to be with their friends, so they get stuck also. If that worked, oh man, that'd be awesome. But I'm just thinking, and I could be wrong, but all them flies can't be that darn to see 1,000 flies. Well, you know what? It might be. Because the first 100 jumped on that when it was some already on there. Canadian Pride Get Outdoors said 30 thumbs up and 40 people in the chat. Hit that like button. Appreciate that, buddy. GT Junior grows it. Zone 4 Alaska. What's good, bro? What's up, boss? And if you want to what every now and then say boss, it's just what I call people. When you can't remember somebody's name or you have a problem pronouncing name, I just like to say, hey boss, how you doing? It worked for everybody. Angel Little Garden say, just left roses in Dollar Tree. Yep, I got stuff for the garden. When? Now before let me get this, and then I got two more that I want to talk about. Garden Master 24 say, yeah, you know, Pest will try to get some. They're gonna get a little bit, and that's the thing. People run themselves crazy trying to get 100% of the pest, and there's no need. Like, if you got stuff that's on your lemon tree that eating the leaves, I don't know why that's such a big deal. I'm not eating the leaves. I just want the fruit. So it's something back right now is not how I might feel in a year or two. That's all I'm saying. Oh no, say that's how we learn from others. I want Burn to say gravy and rice. That's how we eat it. I need help getting rid of rocket. Any suggestions? Now Renee, I'll watch your video where that big squirrel that was like this big was sitting in your pot eating. Oh my goodness. Have y'all ever watched the movie The Christmas Story? You know that little Red Ryder BB gun he got? Get your Red Ryder BB gun, and next time he pop his head up, just one time. And that's the exact noise it makes. You ain't got to worry about it no more. Now, I'm not saying it's okay to kill all animals that are trying to eat your food. Yeah, I am. Pretty much, yeah. If it's something you can eat. Now, I only believe in killing animals you can eat. If it's something that's not edible, trap it in a live catch trap and put it down the road somewhere. Take it somewhere and drop it off. Or it's you can call it animal rescues. There's animal rescues everywhere. Little note says sometimes stuff just dies. Hey, that's the lie I like to tell you. When I'm growing something that dies, I just like to say, man, stuff dies sometimes. Oh, it was sick when I bought it. Chain to transform. Say yes, I have several traps, and it's all kind of traps. You don't have to just go out there and just kill all the animals in the woods. It's live catch traps. You can trap them, then call somebody to come get it, and take it somewhere else and release it in the woods. You're not supposed to kill everything and all animals. Animals that you can eat, it's okay to kill them because you're eating it. That's how the circle of life works. This eats that eats that, and you eat that, and it keep going. But you just don't shoot stuff and just leave it to decay out in the woods because nothing's going to eat something that's starting to rot, except vultures. Renee A say, my grandpa My grandpa was from Alabama, so I grew up eating rabbits. And they are delicious. They are delicious. And they are natural because they're not eating nothing but stuff that's in the wood. They're delicious. Garden with Bernie say at Renee's garden, don't get rid of Rocky. I'm looking at the camera when I say Rocky got to go. Rocky a big boy. Rocky like to eat. Canadian Pride get out there and say, man, we got rabbits everywhere. My dog gets them once in a while and lays them around like me. Oh, lays around like me after turkey dinner. Man, get that rabbit. Hands in the dirt know what I'm talking about when I say rabbit and gravy. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, when I said rabbit and gravy, a smell went up this nostril right here and came out that one. I guarantee it. Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden say you can always use Predator P. I tried that to get rid of cats. All right, and I have a video, super duper weird, but it was an early video. It's called Bird Repel, something like that, whatever. But it's some stuff I bought because I had birds swooping everywhere. So I bought this stuff and it worked. So you got to do a little research, whatever the animal is you're trying to get out of your yard, you got to figure out what their natural predator is. It's something that eats everything. So if you can simulate that, then you got a good job. I mean, you've done a good job because I got an owl because birds are scared of big owl and hawks. So that's a natural predator. You put that there and it should help. Oh my goodness, how far did I get behind, y'all? I ain't that far behind. Oh, here we go. Renee Garth said, he is so disrespectful. She's talking about that squirrel. Black snake got rid of my rabbits, big old jackrabbits. Well, let them know we don't want snakes in the yard either. Love no said she got rabbits that sit there, they ain't scared of people. Now them the rabbits got to be 8 now. Them big jackrabbit. Can you eat jackrabbit? Yeah, you eat all rabbit. Veggie Farm said, yeah, I'd rather have the rabbit than the snake. Exactly. I don't know about that snake. Lola said, older lady warned me when I came down here. She had one under the house. They eat king snakes, rats, and rabbits. Goodness gracious. Now, I don't really have a snake problem like that. But I also put stuff in my yard for snakes, like behind me, way behind me is woods. So I put mothballs down the line of my back fence, and I put repel spray. And then you probably you can put a man's pee in the backyard and it will deter animals. Just what it is. Animals pee everywhere to mark their scent. So if you're a rabbit and it's coyote pee that you smell right there, you're not going over there. And it's the same thing with human man pee. Sharon L say, I'm trying to plan how many kale and salad greens to plant to harvest enough to store in freezer. I'm growing Siberian kale, Hanover salad. I guess I have to do a bit of succession planning. Yeah, how big is your family though? I mean, if it's 2 people in there and your family, then you shouldn't eat that many plants. And kale is something that reproduces over and over. Like I got 2 kale plants. I know before it got cold, I ate off them maybe 10 times. You just start at the bottom, you pull them leaves off, and it just keep growing out. So I don't know why you would plant kale over, because my kale went all the way through the winter fine. I got curly kale. Unless I'm missing something. I had so many, it was ridiculous. I saw the snake once. Culture raisin. I have a gopher snake and western hog nose. I bet you don't have a problem with rabbits in the yard. Miss Tasha Mack, that squirrel. Oh, they love that squirrel rocking. Tommy Bites TV. Hey, how you doing? Glad to have you in the house, cuz. Be Solo, a while back, we had a murder. I had a murder of crows, then all of a sudden, I see nothing but blue jays. Oh, yeah, that's why. Blue jays are aggressive. Renee's going, okay, I will be looking for that item tomorrow. I think she's talking about the live trap we was talking about, or the BB gun, probably the BB gun. Veggie Farm said she liked the BB gun. We talking about the Red Ryder BB gun from the TV show Christmas Story. You know, we wanted the BB gun for Christmas. Oh, somebody new in the house. Container crop. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Jay, what's next? Hey, how you doing? Life Crazy Bloom. Hey, how you doing? I just purchased fox piss yesterday. Exactly. Any animal that eats the animal that's in your yard, you get their pee. But you know what's cheaper than fox pee? Your pee. And that sounds weird, but kind of. All right. I'm going to hit one more while I'm caught up on the chat. This is something else I learned. And this just in my yard. I can't talk about nobody else. And container crops, she probably agree with it. She might not. It just depends on where you live, I would think. I have less bugs when I plant in containers. Don't know why. I don't know all the science behind that. I just know the things that I grow in containers. Now I have aphids in it, but it just seemed like that's the only bug I have to deal with. You know what I mean? In containers. Now I know in my raised bed, I got some bok choy in that raised bed. It must be delicious because it just seemed like every day I just see one hole in each one. And you know what they say? If the bugs like it, where do you put your taste buds on it? Hollering at everybody. Everybody tell Life Crazy Bloom, what's up? She just stepped in the house. Say, I've been throwing mine all winter long. It's free. She talking about people. Yes, this is so true. Less bug, weeds, and everything in container. It's just what it is. I mean, now I don't grow everything in containers, but there's certain things that I'm starting to feel like if it's most susceptible to bugs, then I might just grow it in a container and just to see how that work out. But some stuff I don't worry about. I mean, if I'm growing sweet potatoes and the slips are ate up with bugs, I'm not eating the slips. Some people eat sweet potato leaves. I don't eat sweet potato leaves. So if the bugs on the sweet potato leaf, I think it's a good trade-off. They get the leaves, I get the sweet potato. We all good. Good Diet Garden say my issue is a bug that's black with a red shield on his back. Sound like I thought ladybug ate the aphids and stuff. Or maybe I'm lost somewhere, I'm thinking. Robbie Island Duncan. Good evening, everyone. Hey, how you doing? So this is what I want y'all to do. Everybody in the chat is 48, 49, depending on who's jumping in and out in the chat right now. Everybody name their one go-to pest deterrent. If you could only use one thing for all the bugs in your garden, what would it be? Just one thing. Life Crazy Bloom say, want to prevent, not treat. I plan a season ahead in all aspects of life. There you go. Should I put the netting on my cabbage this year because the cabbage worm tore them up last year? I'm not sure about that netting. I'm thinking it's something else you can use for cabbage worm. I got the BT, and that's supposed to be good for cabbage worm. So if you think the netting help, use it, but I don't think I'm ever going to use nets and stuff like that. I think I'm just going to try to keep dealing with the problems as they come along, but I'm just not a fan of that netting. Because one of my fears is that birds or something can get tangled up, and I don't want to kill innocent animals like that. You know what I mean? I'm always scared of what could get caught in those nets. And that's just me. All right, we were talking about everybody go-to stuff. Pit Stop say Neem Oil, Janet the Nubian Queen, Neem Oil, Chris Cote, bean oil and water. Chris Cote, if you could you put in the comments what's bean oil and water? Renee's going to say BT. And the thing about this, it depends on your garden too, to a certain extent, because the things that BT is good for, you might not have it in your garden. V Solo say DE, which is diatomaceous earth. Canadian Pride Get Outdoors says method 1. Canadian Pride Get Outdoors, refresh, what was method 1? Container Crop said Peppermint Essential Oil. That's another one. Y'all talk so much still for a minute, because I know peppermint oil works on a lot of different pests. Tommy Bike said aphids were on my strawberries and I used that cayenne dish soap and it never came back. Yeah. Well, Lady Cheryl stopped in for a minute and she was talking about the garlic, onions, and red pepper flakes. I think that's similar to what you're talking about. So yeah, that definitely worked from everything we hear in Tommy Bike. I think I'm gonna make up that mixture. Cultural Raisin says spider release. Look, then, once the spiders eat everything, what are you gonna do with a 1 pound spider running around in your yard? Veggie Farms and Neem Oil. Lil No say I live in the woods. Robert Island Dunk said I've been missing the chats trying to get my seed starts together. It's a lot of work potting up seedling. Yeah, it is. But I think about the long picture, and this will help me get through stuff like this. I hate potting seedling, but I love to eat. So while I'm potting up them seedling, whatever it is, I'm thinking about that food. Or if it's a flower, I'm thinking about how that flower gonna help pollinate this so I can get some food. So I don't mind potting up. How did that? Oh. Grow with me, Neem Oil. Tonda Cooper. Hey, Tonda Cooper, how you doing? Grow with me. Hey, how you doing? I didn't see y'all come in. Angel Love Guard says citrus red pepper flake oil. I'm starting to think those are gonna be my two go-tos. That red pepper flake and that neem oil soapy water mix. Garden with Bernie said Neem Oil combo spray. Yeah. Good look. Godite said does look like a ladybug. If it does and shell slightly orange, it's a beetle. Okay. But I thought beetles are all one color and ladybugs are red and orange with little black dots on them. Oh, I've been watching cartoons with ladybugs and too long. I can't remember. Tammy, hey, how you doing? Neem oil mixed with soap. Yep, that's the go-to. Exactly then I would be too scared to get the bird or animal out of the net. I would never go back to my garden. Yeah, I mean, so this is my thing. I don't want to, and then I get up early in the morning. As soon as the sun come up, I like to go check on my plants. That's just what I do. I hate to go out there at 8 o'clock in the morning and I got a wolf or a fox. We have foxes around here. I have a fox caught in that net. Guess what? You got to get that fox out that net. And I'm not getting no fox out the net. And I don't want to kill a fox because I don't eat fox. So you're in a weird situation there. Do you kill an animal just because he's in your garden, or I don't know. Back to our roots. What's up, cuz? Hey, how you doing? Tammy said neem. I never use a netting. I just see others doing it, and I'm trying to figure out what worked. So now I feel bad if I caught a bird I can't eat. No, talking about, I want to try to make you feel bad. And it's just my opinion. But every animal on earth has a purpose. And I don't want to take this animal purpose away because some bugs on my cabinet. Now, I don't know the right answer for that. I just, and this is personal, just me personally. I just would prefer to use some kind of spray mixture to try to keep the bugs off. But I've seen people use it, like Growth Family Network. They got them in their high toner all the way up and down, and they haven't caught anything weird in there. So I'm not saying that it's a bad idea or try to make you feel bad. I wouldn't do it because I would be thinking about that all the time, and my mind is always trying to figure something out. And I don't want to overcomplicate my garden. I want my garden to be simple. I go out there, I get dirt, I put seed in the dirt, I water it. Once a week I fertilize it. And then I have to get on the watering pattern, fertilizer, water and fertilizer. I just want it as simple as possible. Good night, Garden said, thanks, Chris Cote. Can't kill what I can't identify. Exactly. CGL, eco-friendly farming and gardening. Hi, everyone. Does neem oil work for flowers as well? Not a flower guy, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. I mean, it's definitely as safe because you're not eating the flowers. So, but the only thing about the neem oil with flowers, I think will work the same on vegetable plants. Don't spray it in the middle of the day. I heard some people say don't spray it in the morning, don't spray it in the evening. But where I live at, it gets pretty hot in the morning too, so I definitely wouldn't spray it in the morning. It will be probably when the sun starts going down, when the temperature's cool for the night. That's the only time I like to spray neem oil. I mean, obviously, overcast day, and as a gardener, I know everybody check the weather all day. We talked about that last slide. So if it's an overcast day where the sun ain't coming out, it's gonna be muggy and foggy all day, I would spray it then. But since I know that it burns, I'm pretty sure it'll burn your flowers the same way if you spray it the wrong time of the day. Chris Cote said, my apology, this freaking over tight neem oil, my bad. Freaking over tight neem oil. He was trying to type in neem oil and he put neem oil. I knew what you were talking about though. Neem oil is what I was told. I'm a newbie. I'm looking for suggestions. And I'm a newbie, but I get deep on stuff that interests me. And that's why I had this. So, and just listen to everybody's opinion in my little YouTube, Google research. I already use a neem oil, soap oil spray mix, but I'm gonna try this garlic, onion, red pepper flakes, just for the simple fact of if garlic is growing in your yard and it's supposed to help with pests, it just goes to show that onions, which are planted to keep pests out, mixed with red pepper flakes that has a strong smell, will really help. So I'm gonna mix these up and try them. And I already have diatomaceous earth, but I don't use that much because I always heard that it kills more than just the bugs you want to kill. It kills the beneficial bugs. So I got it, but I really don't use it that much. I got a bag like this that I've had forever. I'll probably never use it. And remember, everything that's said on here is my opinion and what works in my yard. Now, if it's something that I said that don't work in your yard, I'm not familiar with it. I just can only tell you from the aspect of what I've seen work in my yard, which is probably 8 months old. Hi, hey Jay, what's next? Depends on what I'm treating and what tree. Cayenne pepper for citrus. Really? Okay. I find out if the plants have the right balance of fertilizer, the bugs don't come. When it's too much nitrogen, the bugs is on everything. Okay. I bring up another, and I thought about this, and I really didn't see a difference. And things that I fertilized with that 511, I thought it would get more bugs because it seems like it's a smell that bugs will be attracted to. But I didn't see a difference in the stuff that I put 511 on and the little granule Miracle Grow fertilizer I use. I didn't see a difference in either one. Container crops say, yep, and lavender oil does too. I heard about the peppermint oil, so I'll be trying that. Yeah. And some of this stuff is so simple to make. I mean, why wouldn't you try it? No thanks to the spider. Yeah, I don't think nobody likes me. Well, spiders don't bother me. Little note saying neem oil is good for fruit trees, just don't use it when it's over 7 degrees and in the sun. Yeah, that's the thing. I will only use neem oil when it's late in the evening, the sun about to go down. They say you can do it in the morning time. I don't trust that morning because it's still hot in the morning down here. Lady Sherry recommends planting society garlic around the garden to deter pests and bugs. Yeah. And I say this, if you ever watch one of my videos, one of the newer videos, you will see little green sprout all the way up the bed edges. And that's strictly garlic and onions. And the thing about garlic, if you go to Walmart, they sell garlic in bulbs. Once you break that bulb, am I saying it right? It's bulb. I think it's bulb. Once you break that bulb, you got probably 6 pieces. If you space them out 6 inches all the way around, it probably come with 3-4 bulbs in there. That'll take up just about every space that you want to have something covered in. So I think it was $3 for the bulb. So that's a good deal. Grow with me. Please make sure your neem oil has the active ingredient. Y'all see it right there. AZ. Otherwise, you just wasting money. And make sure it's a cold pressed neem oil, because from my understanding from listening to other people and the little research I did do, cold pressed organic neem oil is more of the pure neem oil, and it ain't mixed with other ingredients. This right here, which I'm gonna throw in the trash can after this, it says 70% neem oil, 30% inert ingredients. What are those ingredients? Who knows? So once I did some research, I definitely didn't use this anymore. I got some cold pressed neem oil outside in the greenhouse, but that's because it's 70 and 80 degrees in the greenhouse, and it won't clump up. But yeah, grow with me. That I'm not gonna attempt to say that. The AZAD, make sure that's in there. Okay, which is the container crops? It's sand spraying it on the plant and garden sand under. Make sure I put my reading glasses on. I would think if it's anything going on with your plant, you want to spray the leaves, because that's where they are. And you want to spray around it. So if you kill it and it fall down in there, it'll eat it too. Oh, and that's another good point. When it rains, it's gonna wash off. So you have to reapply most of the stuff when it rains. Tasha, she grows. Hey, how you doing? Jay Roan, how you doing? What's your owl name? Who? Good Dot Garden say, last year I cooked my greens spraying in the morning. Oh, you saying you sprayed some on your plants and then you ate it? But most of the stuff is natural anyway, and it won't hurt you. If you read the back of most things that say you can apply up until the day of harvest, so you good. And you still here in the chat, so you good. Canadian Pride Get Outdoors. I made a video for our internet cuz broke farmer 76. Gifts I send him when he hits the 1,000 mark. Let's all share his channel and journey garden with others. You heard what he said. Y'all share the channel, man, because when I hit 1,000, he got something for me. And you know how I like free stuff. Tanya Cooper said, my boyfriend wants to purchase praying mantis and ladybugs are releasing our yard. Hey, but okay. All right, this thing. make sure if you're releasing that all in your yard, that those ladybugs and praying mantis won't mess something else up. You know what I mean? Anytime it's an overabundance of one animal or one insect, it causes problem in another part. So just make sure that whatever ladybugs and praying mantis like to eat, I ain't gonna mess nothing else up, because they ain't gonna just stay in your yard. When you release them, they go into other people's yard. So you might be freaking out your neighbors if she got 100 ladybugs and 12 praying mantis on her back porch. You know what I mean? Excuse me. And that's just my opinion. I sprayed my oil this evening. Any oil will fry your plants for sure in the sun. I've done it. Shaking my head. I want water in the morning to remove the oil during the day. There you go. But you don't water every day though, right? Like you don't apply the spray every day either. Yeah, my bad. Tommy Bites TV. Yes, each piece of garlic is a seed. I just buy my garlic like I cook it and take from them and grow them. And that's a great thing. People who cook with garlic and stuff, I know I got 25 garlic plants out there now, probably 15 onion plants. Touch Max, a cold press is also better for the environment, less chemical processing. And that's it. Cold press neem oil. If it don't say cold press neem oil, don't buy it. I think we've all come to that consensus on that. Mabel speak. Hey Mabel, how you doing? Oh, you spelled the word out so I can pronounce it? Okay, let me try it. Azaractin. That's how it's pronounced. Appreciate that, Mabel. You know, anytime it's a big word, just like, all right, you remember in school when you had to read and you got to a big word and you weren't sure what it was and you didn't want to embarrass yourself? It's the same thing. I don't want to embarrass myself on the internet and I don't know how to say it, but it's azaractin. I got you now. Container Crop says, always check the underside of your leaves when you don't see anything at first look. And I got that from the New Orleans gardener. She was at Lowe's or somewhere, and she was gonna buy some some kind of plants. And she said, I always raise that leaf up and look in the back. What I noticed on the inside of my plants, where the little baby leaves starting to grow, that's where I have most of my problems at. So there and the backside of your leaves, I always check them. I check that every day. Mona Newell, hey, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Tom Bite, that's funny. I just called her our person. No. Oh, Person Miller from No Limit Soldier. That's probably where I got that from. Who to who? Cultural Raisins say a lot of weeds are actually edible and beneficial, like dandelion. Yeah. And I didn't know that at first, but I know Larry Farmer was always talking about, you know, in the case of a bad situation, always look around your yard and see what's edible. The first thing that I noticed was dandelions everywhere. Once I figured out you could eat dandelions, or you can make tea out the yellow, but the leaves, you can eat it. It's not considered leaves. Yes, the leaves at the bottom, you can eat those. They say people put those dandelion leaves in salad. I never knew. I just been chopping them up for years. Grow With Me say, I mix oils and hit it up all at once depending on my issues. Yeah, and this is the other thing. If I'm not having no problem, if I don't see no aphids or nothing out there, I don't spray nothing. I don't just do touch-up spraying to be touching up spraying. And that's just me. If I see something, then I go ahead and spray it. But at the end of the day, it's got to be a lot of bugs that eat your whole plant up. So you got to check on it, because most of these things, if you come out there, and Lady Cheryl said this also on a lot of her aphids, she just sprayed water on them. And that's what I did when I had them on my turnips and mustards out there. I just shot water on them and sprayed them down. I just came out there every day. I saw, sprayed them down. Every day, it was a little small. Because it's not an all at one fix things for pests in your garden. It's something that you got to stay on top of and just keep getting done. Hey Jay, what's next? Say, I'm making foliar spray with cayenne pepper, water, a little bit of dish soap, and spray it on the leaf. That I'm starting to think that's the go-to. Everybody is comfortable with that spray. So I definitely got garlic. I got garlic, I got onion, and I got red pepper flakes. I got to go to Lake and share a video and see how long it got to sit. I'm thinking it's 2 weeks or a week, because all that stuff got to melt down into that spray, and then you got to strain all the vegetables out and then make the spray, because it'll clog up your spray bottle if you just dump all that stuff in there and try to spray with it. I wish something come eat these lizards. For what? Tasha May, those lizards are good for your garden. I don't think lizards eat collard green, but I think they eat the stuff to eat the collard green. Culture Rain said, leave the lizard alone or your plants will die. Exactly. I mean, excuse me, gardening is a give and take. It's give and take. But now if you scared of lizards, then, you know, do what you got to do to get rid of them. But they are very beneficial to your garden. Pissed off say, I get mad at the lizard when they aren't doing their job. Exactly. And I don't see lizards in my yard. Weirdly enough, I don't see lizards. But if I did see lizards, I'd be happy. Tammy said, lizard eats slug. Exactly. Oh, and that's a good one. All right, this is something that I tried. Oh, I can't remember who said it. Beer kills slugs also. I've tried this. It works. I can tell you it worked for me. Garner Brown said, your cousin won't make you feel bad about how you pronounce stuff. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. We family. Family make fun of each other. It's just what it is. Ain't no big deal. But beer works. I know that works. Just put it in like a little cap. And if there's a slug in there, he's going to go to that beer. Person who's a no limit soldier. My no limit soldier. Yeah, dude, if you, all right, first off, from video 1, the first video I ever made to the last video, no, third video I ever made to the last video, you got to look real quick, but who is in every video. And he's in the intro of my video. Who part of the family. That's why his head is on a swivel, because he's always watching out for predators. That's what he do. That's his job. Tommy Bite said, yeah, you can make dandelion oil also. Yeah, I heard about that. My dog always drank the beer. Well, let him get a little sip. You know what I mean? You give your dog a little bit in the bowl and put it over there for the slug. Tasha Max said, them lizards try to take over my babe cave last summer. Caught 6 lizards in the house. Oh, Tasha Max, where you at? You got to be in the South, I'm thinking, somewhere. Tasha Ocean Grove said, they sell dandelion leaves in my local grocery store for $3.99 a pound. Really? Dandelion leaves? I got to look into that. Fun fact, for people who trying to grow, you put it in water, you know, you get the slips. Do you know in some Asian markets that sell sweet potato leaves, which has a stem on it, which you can take the leaves off and grow slips like that? I watched somebody else's video. I was like, man, that is so simple. She had a bag full of leaves and she just put them in water and root them, and you got automatic slips. Yes, those little blue lizards took care of my strawberry last year. See? Ones in my yard and grow. All right, I'm in somebody else's conversation. My bad. Be solo. Don't forget those pretty white butterflies ain't your friend. They babies eat up your tomato plants. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. But all right. So let's all make sure what we came up with together as a family, what we think worked. The neem oil spray with the soap and water mixture works. Look, I'm gonna put a check mark by it. Can you see that? Boom. And that's the one I always use. But we are highly intrigued by this garlic, onion, and red pepper flakes. And also the little yellow sticky traps. And for anybody late in the live, I was telling everybody, you can make your own yellow sticky trap by getting a yellow Solo cup and putting it on the stick and putting Vaseline around it. I think I'm gonna make that video. I think that's gonna be a good video. All right, let me catch up on the comments, then I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. It's the smallest things that creep me out. My husband still can't believe I grew up snakes. You grew snakes, but you scared of lizards? Come on, Tasha Mack. Our son had 2 pythons, just can't do the lizards. I'm gonna leave them alone. I'm growing lots of hot peppers this year. I have to try to make a spray. Exactly. It seemed like it'll work. Uh-oh. Garden with Burning. I appreciate that you have a list and an agenda in your live. Yeah. I mean, and don't get me wrong. A lot of my lives go way that way. But if I'm in a live, and that's why I try to keep up with the comments. Because if I'm talking about something in my life that y'all ain't interested in, then we're gonna talk about what y'all interested in talking about. That's just how I do. I don't want to force people to listen to me when it's something they ain't interested in. When we started talking about pest deterrent, everybody was involved with that, talking about what's worked for them, what's not worked for them. So we stayed on track. It's easy to stay on track when it's something that y'all actually want to hear or want to talk about. Little no, so I even put garlic cloves and onion sets in my containers around the edges of my trees and pots also. Okay. Bro, farm me off the chain tonight. Oh, actually, I'm way more civil tonight. I've been off the chain in some of these lives. I think I'm pretty civil. I even got a button-up shirt in here for y'all. Y'all like that? And it kind of matches this weird color. Look, believe me, this was here when we bought. It kind of matches the weird color. Look at that. And the sofa is red. See that? Look at that. Little note say garlic and onions mask the smell of the food so the bugs don't bother them. That makes sense. Because they smelling the food. If they can't smell it over the scent, then they don't want it. Okay. Tasha Mack say, I'm here in Georgia 7B, 8A closer to the city. Hey, I'm at 8A. So, I mean, we got lizards. But, I mean, I don't know. It ain't a thing down here. Well, where I live at. Low note, beer kill slug. Yeah. Tony Cooper say, my granny used to put a couple banana peels and put around the base of the plant. She said aphids hate bananas. I haven't tried. I heard that. And I eat bananas. But you know what I like to do with my banana peels? Focus. Hold on. I make banana water. How did I get out of focus so easy? Because I always trying to catch up with me. Make banana water. And y'all know why I make banana water? Because it's free fertilizer. It's broke Farm 76. This ain't rich Farm 76. This stuff work. But another thing, this focus is killing me. There you go. But another thing I like to do, I like to go to the grocery store. You know, they have all the little stuff marked down, the bananas brown and everything. I buy those bananas. You can get those 4 or 5 of those 50 cents. And this, y'all might not agree with this. This is just what I do now. I get the banana out and I put it around my fruit tree I got a trench dug around all my fruit trees where I put coffee grind, vegetable and fruit scraps in there. Put all in there. Because one thing Leo Farmer said that made a lot of sense, I never forget. You eat food so you can keep moving. You want your fruit trees and everything to produce. You got to keep feeding them. You know, some people say they fertilize their trees every 4 months. Well, I do that with fruit tree fertilizer, but in between, at least once a week, I drop some coffee grinds in there. What another week, I might get some chicken manure and put in there. Then I put my scraps in there, which is usually egg shells or something like that. I just believe in, and I haven't had my fruit trees longer than a year, but I just believe that works because it makes sense to me. You want them to produce this big fruit, but you only feed them every 4 months. So what's the odds of getting that big fruit and you're not fertilizing them all the time? You get big kids and big adults by eating. You can't gain weight without eating. You ever seen a big bodybuilder that say, man, I only eat once a day? It don't make sense. They eat like 4 or 5 times a day. See, now that's when I go way off we talking about bodybuilding. Somebody say, yes, I did my tater like that last year and it worked. Yeah. I showed you last time. I got my taters in the water. But I bought some sweet potato seeds. Sweet potato seed potato. And I thought they were gonna be something weird. They're just small sweet potato. And the packet tell you put in water and try to grow slips. Well, I'm gonna try to grow slips and grow a few slips, but after a while, I'm just gonna put a potato in the ground. Did it last year, it worked fine. Something else, I bought some red potatoes from Walmart, red potato seed potatoes, and they had these big pieces coming out of them. So I cut them in half like I saw hands in the dirt. And they had eyes on that side. I'm gonna let them callus over, and then I'm gonna probably plant them probably tomorrow. And this other thing, I don't know if I'm gonna shoot a video. I don't videotape everything I do on my garden. It's just if it's something I think cool or something that excites me, then I do it. But what excites me might not excite you, and vice versa. So who knows? I got a root ball growth video that did good. All right, what we talking about in this chat? A lot of laughing emojis, some weird I said. All right. Salt kills slugs in the track. Yeah. We used to do that as a kid. Renee's going, I bought this purple flashlight to use when it's getting dark so I can get them into some soapy water. All right, I missed the whole conversation. Tommy Bite said, yeah, make that video. I'm a visual person. I think I will. I got 2 video ideas. I got I was thinking about planting the potatoes tomorrow and making a video of that because I bought grow bags. And look, yeah, hold on. Come on. Yeah, if y'all wanted it, this is my den where I put a whole bunch of my stuff, or man cave, whatever you want to call it. But I bought grow bags from Amazon. Look at that. I got a bunch of them for next to nothing. And they even got little handles on them. And my thinking is, you know how people sift through the dirt to get their potatoes out? I'm just gonna dump it out and put it back in there. And man, I've seen people grow all kind of stuff in grow bags. So I'm not gonna get left behind by technology. I got me some grow bags. And I lost my pen. Here you go. All right. It's so hot in Dallas, the Vaseline gonna melt off. It's hot then. Maple speak. What are we saying about the red solo cup? There's no such thing as red solo cup. They don't exist. They're liquor cups. Red solo cups are liquor cups. You can stir fry sweet potato leaf. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. It's so many leafy greens that I already eat. I don't feel the need to add another one to it. Got collard green, turnip green, mustard green, kale, spinach, lettuce, all kind of different lettuce. I'm good on green leafy vegetables. People eat broccoli leaves and everything else. I'm good on it. Elevated landscape, cuz got that handy dandy notebook working this live. Look, you know what I mean? I go off track so much, man. I said it was some points that I wanted to make. And what was so important about it was something that I really want to know about. So if you're genuinely interested in it, people can tell when the live going on, I think. So I was genuinely interested in ways to help with pests because I think every gardener has a problem with that. So we jumped into it. Appreciate you coming through Elevated Landscape. Tommy Bites TV. I will make sure I catch more live because I really enjoyed it. Hey, I appreciate it. But look, I'm gonna get off. Dude, I bust 2 hours. I gotta get off, man. All right, y'all. I got 2 minutes to go through everything. Containing crop says exactly. Go with the chat. That's what I do too. And it's just because you're talking about something, and however many people you got in the live might not be interested in it. I had one live where we spent more time talking about fried bologna sandwiches than we did anything else. But they enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. So we talked about fried bologna sandwiches. Janet Nubian Queenstown, I'm in zone 5B, I'm sorry, up north. So my growing season is a lot shorter than most in the South. Hey, Janet Nubian Queen, I don't know everything about your situation, but I would think that I would find the biggest window in my house and I would line up a windowsill garden and grow like that. I would grow a lot of stuff in containers. And there's a lot of stuff that's down here we call cold weather crops or cold weather vegetables, cold hardy vegetables. I would grow this. It's some stuff that I've seen people grow in snow. I've seen people grow asparagus in snow, broccoli in snow. I tell you what, Google cold hardy vegetable plants and go with those. Excuse me. And the Lord said, I think the solar lights I have in my garden keep some animals away at night. And I bought those. Dude, they sell solar lights at the dollar. Is it dollar store? No, Dollar General sell solar lights. And it's just a simple setup. They got a little solar thing on top. I got 3 of them in my bed now. Do I think it helped? I don't know, but it definitely don't hurt because a lot of stuff, if they see a light and then I got that little owl back there, the head swimming around, first thing they see when they walk up is a whole bunch of lights and the owl with his head going all the way around. They probably don't want to come in their yard. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what the animal is, but they probably don't want to fool with it. Hey Jay, what's next? LOL, button up shirt. Y'all like that? I look a little professional like that. Thank you. Mabel speaks on the phone and driving. South of Dallas. Look, Mabel, concentrate on the road. Focus. Don't worry about it. You can hear us. Focus. I read the comments, so don't worry about the chat. You know what's going on in the chat, and you listen to me. Focus on the road. Garden of Twitter. Hey, how you doing? Hey, y'all. Talked about June bug. I have a lot of them every year. Well, look here, Garden Twitter. I'm just gonna catch up with since you missed it. We family now. The consensus in the chat, I think we all agreed, was neem oil, soapy water mixture works. Garlic, onion, red pepper flakes mixture. I'm gonna go to Lady Cheryl channel and I'm gonna make my own mixture, but I'm thinking it's got to sit for a while. We agreed that worked. And also what we agreed worked were the yellow sticky traps, which we learned how to do cheap. Yellow solo cups, Vaseline around it. just to catch you all the way up. And we playing in the chat now. Cuz amazing live again as always. I don't know. We usually have more people in here. I don't know. Is Red? I mean, not Red, but Led still live? Who else live? I don't think nobody else live. But look, it's been 2 hours. I'm finna get off on here. Let me see. Hold on, cuz banana water and fertilizer. Tell me more. Yeah, Google it. It's banana water. Bananas have a whole bunch of vitamins and everything in it, and then you let it break down in the water, and then you can water your plants with it. I first saw it on a lead video or something like that. Then I started doing research. Matter of fact, Google banana water. Tasha Max said, I'm learning how to recycle a lot of garden uses. Yeah, a lot of stuff you can use in garden. I mean, fruits and vegetable scraps, egg shells, coffee grinds, all that kind of stuff. Love No say banana water is fertilizes potassium. There you go. You have an abundance of fruit trees. I like that. Yeah, I mean, I catch them on sale, $20 here, $12 here, and I grow them. T. Understood say we eat a ton of bananas in a week, and there you go. If it's a banana that's going bad, well, if you eat banana, you can make banana water. But something else, and I saw this online also, you can cut up the bananas and put it around your plants that got aphids, and aphids hate banana peels. I didn't know that. So there's a couple different uses for it. Or you can take banana peels and make banana water. Twitter say, I try to feed a little bit of food all the time. There you go. If you want your big fruits and vegetables, you got to feed it. That's the only way they're going to get bigger. Low Note said, yes, banana water for all plants. I agree. Oh, wow. Never thought of that. Thanks. Yeah, even my banana tree. I've seen people, I can't remember who it was, but they was cutting down a banana tree, and they took the banana and put it in a big barrel, the little chopped up pieces, and just let that break down, and was fertilizing their plants with that. Shirley Williams say, my rose loves the potassium from the banana peel. There you go. And then we just find out the aphids don't like it either. So banana trees are heavy feeders, coffee grinds, eggshell, banana peeling. We using it all. Oh man, I'm just gonna skip down. The amount of people make it nice and intimate. There you go. Appreciate that. Great live is always interesting to see how others handle these pesky pests. Have a great rest of the evening. Be well and blessed. All right, y'all. Best yet journey. You're a little late. I'm glad to have you in here, cuz. Did you find your Miwa kumquat? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I got it out Etsy. It was the last one the seller had. And it should be at my house tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow, I will have it. But I appreciate you asking. All right, y'all. We over 2 hours, man. I don't took up a whole bunch of y'all time, man. Y'all have a good evening, man. Y'all holler at all y'all cuz on the way out. Just tell it, hey, see you later, cuz, everybody. That's how you create a mini orchard with different fruit trees. Yeah, I got a bunch of them now. I would never say too many, because if I got a tree that I can eat off, why wouldn't I want that? And then I got it. I don't have like 6 of the same apple trees. I got 2 varieties of everything, because some things need a pollinator tree. So if you got this type of apple tree, you're gonna need this type of apple tree for it to bear fruit. Same with pears, same with peaches, I think. But I only have 1 peach tree, which is a Red Haven peach tree, because my neighbor across the street got a whole bunch of peach trees, and I'm thinking it's gonna pollinate each other. Red Salo, Hey, I'm just finna get off, man. Hey, enjoy your weekend too, man. Growing down, say, been in the background, listen, and have a good night. I hope we all right, Renee. I hope we all put our minds together and came up with a couple good ideas. It might not have been something that was in concrete, but it was a whole bunch of good ideas. All right. I see y'all later. Y'all have a good evening and enjoy y'all weekend, man.